Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Stevens looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by Hall. Ready to go on offense for the first time. Ball on their own 22.
At the 22-yard line. First and 10.
What screen? Blue down. They ain't got nothing. Yeah, you see it. Not today.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Finley was his intended target.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Check it out, Mike. Hey.
They'll go from the I formation.
Keep the throttle down. We're talking about read. Let's go.
Hand it off. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 28.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Picked up about 6 yards that time. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Get some. Let's turn it up, D. Let's go, Will.
Gets the pass off, and he just can't hang on.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Over swing right. All right, now.
Gets the call. Number 56 is there for the tackle at the 31.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Here we go. So we gonna take it. Hey, watch that screen. Watch the snap.
Dropping back. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Millen was there on the coverage.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Flavor. From the start.
Dumas, the lone back.
There we go, D. Here we come.
Looking to run it here. Fakes the handoff. With the throw, he can't stay in bounds. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Barry is ready to punt this one away. Hall is back to receive this kick. From the 22-yard line. Hall doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Going to the right. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
4-yard gain on the play. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Are we? Let us big time. Let's run, man. All day, baby. Come on.
Gets the call. Dawkins is there for the tackle. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
It's third down and 9 to go.
On the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Turn it out now. Everything you got.
Farr spreads them out. Dropping back, gets rid of it, hits the receiver on the screen. Taylor is there on the stop. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Abraham will come in now to punt it away. Hollings back to return. From the 21-yard line. Hollings has a decent return, taking it to the 37. Ball on their own 37. Running to the left side. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
5-yard gain. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Temple.
Swift scans the defense from the gun. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Jackson was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver
Rogers
on
with the
play.
coverage.
Third and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Keep moving.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. Millen takes it back to midfield. After the interception, they'll set up shop at midfield.
Lucky. All right, now. Deuces. Here we go.
He tucks it away. Thomas is there for the tackle at
No
the
gain
50.
on the play.
Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like
Ball
that.
on the 50-yard line.
Go, D.
The Panthers with a four-man front tucks it away.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
2-yard gain. To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it to the 40.
You gotta have it, D.
The Panthers come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Boyd is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Finley made the catch but was unable to get the first down. Abraham will try to pin them inside the 10. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 20. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 20. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Martin is there for the tackle at the 29. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
You can't stop.
Crossing it right, trying to get past the sticks. Kelly is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first. Ball looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Rush in.
Looking for room. Rogers comes up to make the play at the 38.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 38-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
Out of the I formation. With the throw, and the catch is made. Keeping him at bay. Kelly is there on the stop. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
First and 10. Gets the handoff on the delay. Haley got very good penetration there. That play doesn't fool anybody.
The defensive line does a great job of staying at home, holding their assignments, because they were all over that draw play.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Dumas, the lone setback. Handoff to the tailback. Simon comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. 8th play of this drive. Ball right around midfield. Dumas, the lone back. Long throw. Nearly intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Barry comes into the game for the punt. Lindsey looks like he's ready for the return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. On the 10.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Move. From the start.
Handed off to the back. Great move to get free. Scott is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Hall is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. Only one man in the backfield.
Get some slot going. And let's go one deep.
Closing in with the throw, and it's complete. Ellis makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackles.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Good shoot. Tampa. All on us, y'all.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. This one is handed off. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line. I like how this big guy can run with the football.
Yeah, and this fullback can do more than just get out there and lead block. Give him the ball and watch him rumble.
Second and a deuce.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
You can't stop me. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go.
Pressure, gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issues.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Here we go. Oh, good. Come on. Do everything right here.
The pass play on 3rd and short with the pass. Jumps and makes the catch. Howling comes up to make the play at the 29. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Thomas is there on the stop.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Watch the play.
The Panthers with a 4-man front, looking to run it here.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
They have to get it now to at least the 19-yard line.
Let's go, dude. Rush in.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3 with the pass, and he hits his target. These guys have been very tough to stop on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, when you're this successful on 3rd down, you begin to have such confidence in your offense that you actually begin to even get better.
This is the 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Coming through, baby. All on us, y'all.
They line up in the I formation. Receives the handoff. Wheaton comes up to make the play at the 12. Defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Clear. Clear.
Conway, the deep back.
Get it up. Hey, watch that screen. Hey, watch the ball. Let's go. Be good.
With the counterplay. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 9. Conway runs it for about 3 on the counterplay. Nine yards, they'll be in the end zone.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Watch out. Let's go.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. He hits his receiver. Haynes comes up to make the play.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Veteran kicks it through. Page caps off the long drive by punching a short one through.
And some people may say, oh, this is an easy field goal. But let me tell you, after everything we've seen, there are no easy ones.
Abraham is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 3. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Throwing, and the catch is made. Jensen picks up about 6 after that catch. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Keep moving, son.
Swift sends a man in motion.
Let's go. Get some swag going.
Blitz is coming. Gets the pass off. And it's complete. This one will be spotted at the 41-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
On the 10.
Hand off to the tailback. They'll spot this one at the 45. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Second and 6. Ball on the 45-yard line.
No, one. Watch the play.
Only 1 man back. Gets the call. Number 93 is there on the stop.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
To convert on third down now, they must reach the 49. Swift sends a man in motion. On the ground. Kelly comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
You can't stop me. Be careful. We're talking about breathing. Let's go.
Hand it off. Setting up play action. Throws it. This one will be spotted at the 25-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 56 is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. Dumas takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the I formation. Looking upfield. Keeps his feet. Taylor is there for the tackle. Dumas gets the handoff on the delay. Brings it ahead for about a yard. Ball on the 23-yard line. 9th play of this drive. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Only 1 man back. Swift sends a man in motion. With the throw. And he makes the grab. Touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Stevens is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is handled by Hall. This drive stalled and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. Ball on their own 19.
19-yard line. First and 10.
Nickelback in this time. Harris comes in motion.
Let's go, run deep. Quick shoot.
Looking to run it here. Strong move. Pounds comes up to make the play at the 22. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Play football. Here we go.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
All right, here we go. Watch a man.
Hand it off. Dawkins is there on the stop at the 24-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
24-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Do something.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. They'll spot this one at the 25-yard line. He's able to run down another ball carrier for the 7th time. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 33-yard line. Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Stay both now. It's on. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Under pressure. Pump fakes. Throws this one away. And it appears they might have gotten him for grounding. The quarterback did not use good judgment on that play.
As long as he's outside the box and he can get the ball past the line of scrimmage, he can throw the ball away without a penalty.
O'Neal has to come in after the injury sustained by the quarterback.
Here we come. Set. Hey, from the start.
Throws it. And it's caught.
You know, you hear coaches talk about presence of mind and knowing where you are in the field, and this is where you see that talk come into play.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Jensen doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up 4th down.
On the play.
Barry is ready to punt this one away. Hall sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 16. After a short return, he's brought down at the 23-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 23-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
They line up in the I formation. Harris in motion.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go, baby.
Pressure coming. Gets his hand on it.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Only one man back. Drops back. Stepping up. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Number 86 picks up about 4 yards on that play, so they'll be looking at 3rd down. Third and 6.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Bring it up.
The defense lines up in the nickel. With the pass. And he goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Great catch on 3rd down by Ellis.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks have confidence throwing at this guy because he's got some of the most reliable hands in the team, and probably in the league.
10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. Yeah, you see me. Let's go.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-3 Panthers. Teams have switched sides, and we'll start with the second quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Run again!
Conway, the lone setback.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Football.
To carry it. Dawkins is there on the stop at the 39.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Boyd comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
45-yard line.
Come on.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Powell is there for the tackle. The linebacker came up and made a very solid tackle to make sure he didn't get to the first down marker. Abraham will come in now to punt it away. Hollings into return. This one goes out of bounds. Swift is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier.
Keep the throttle down.
Dumas, the lone setback. Swift with a man in motion.
Watch the screen. Regular. All right, now. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Kelly comes up to make the play at the 29. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
Out of the I formation.
Blue dim. All right, here we go.
Little misdirection. Mark is there for the tackle at the 31.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Third and 6. Ball on the 31-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Hey, watch that
He
screen.
gets the carry. Great fake. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Kelly is there on the stop.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Let's go now. Temple. Let's go. All day, baby.
So the quarterback keeper is the call, and the defense sniffed it out perfectly.
On the play.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first.
33-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
The Panthers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a third down now. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Drops back with the throw, comes up with it. Spence is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Picks appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. Hall lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch. Thomas
let's
takes
go.
over at receiver following the injury.
One of us will make a play.
The Panthers with a four-man front.
Go again.
Hand it off. Weaver is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Get some slack going. On the 10.
Conway, the deep back, dropping back, gets the pass off. Incomplete. Boyd had the coverage on the play.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. With the throw, pass ball's incomplete. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 36, midfield. Pretty good return, and they stop him at the 46.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
What's the hard count? All right, now. Get it up.
They give it to the halfback. Millen is there for the tackle at the 44.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Go make a play. Come on. Watch each other back.
Dumas is the deep
Blue
back.
down, blue down.
Hand it off. Fakes the handoff with the throw. Henson was the intended receiver on that
The
play.
intended receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Pressure on, man.
The Panthers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throwing. Broken up. Number 8 was his intended target. Millen was there on the coverage. Barry comes into the game for the punt. Hall sets up to run back the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. From the start.
The backs are lined up in an I. To carry it, play action. With the throw, complete to the fullback. They beat the blitz on a good throw by far.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Fumble. The Panthers roll on. He was able to rip that one away from the ball carrier. Looking to run it here. Nice play fake. He's going for it all. It's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
Stevens comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. That's why defenses have so much trouble against this ball club. It took just one play to score.
Yeah, I've heard of a no-look pass in basketball. That was a no-look touchdown. The defense didn't see it coming.
From the 1.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Keep moving. Here we go.
Out of the I formation.
Defense, get ready.
Hands it off to the back. Hollings is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Just about a 3-yard gain.
Watch the snap now.
Give it to the halfback. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Taylor is there on the stop at the 44.
When you have guys with speed that can get open downfield, it gives you the ability to run long pass patterns. But it all begins with the offensive line, because they're going to have to hold their blocks a little longer because it takes more time for the play to develop.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3 with the pass. Boyd is there for the tackle at the 37.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses, but he comes back and he still ends up making the tackle.
Receives the handoff. Scott comes up to make the play at the 35. Conway battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Under 10. Watch your eyes.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Throwing short, swings it out to his running back. Pound stops the play in the backfield.
Watch this. He stands him up and he puts him right down. That stopped it in your tracks right there.
That's too easy.
With the pass, almost picked off. Ellis was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Intended receiver on the play.
Abraham is ready to punt this one away. Hollings is the deep return man, and he signals for the fair catch. It's first and 10. They'll go from the I formation. With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. Down he goes. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Swift starts out of the shotgun. Drops back with the throw. Simon is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line. Number 80 with a decent 6-yard gain. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
That's too easy. Let's get you. That's too much.
Swift scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back. Going long to the left. Incomplete pass.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Jensen was the intended receiver on that play. Barry will come in now to punt it away. Paul is back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation.
They got nothing. Don't make a play. We turning it up. Come on.
He hands it off. Dawkins comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Second and
2-yard
7.
gain.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch out. Let's turn it up.
The backs are lined up in an I. Gets the call. Boyd is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 50 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. That third down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Abraham comes into the game for the punt. Hollings back to return. He signals for a fair catch.
Touchback. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Number 93 is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. Just a punishing run by the fullback.
And that's what he can do to you. You can't bring this guy down with an arm tackle. You got to swarm him. Get him from all sides, and then just take him to the ground.
Dumas, the lone back. Drops back. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
With a counter play. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 37-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. You gotta have a deep.
They'll go from the I formation on the ground. Haley is there on the stop at the 40.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Just about a 3-yard gain.
Third and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Here we go, baby.
Dumas, the lone back.
Let's go.
With the throw. This one falls incomplete. The home team falters again on third down, John.
And you know something? This is why teams lose games. They do some things right, but then when they need the big play to help win a game, they fall apart.
Barry is ready to punt this one away. Hall looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. They'll
First
start
and
the
10.
drive at the 15-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. Hey,
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Let's go. Get good.
Hand it off. Pounds is there on the stop at the 17-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
You can't stop me.
Conway, the deep pass, gets rid of it. Taylor is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line. Far to the 3-yard completion. That'll bring up third down. Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. With the pass, goes down and catches it. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 25. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Scott is there for the tackle. Taylor looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Neely gets corner duties while his injured teammate is examined.
Let's turn it up, D.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Thomas comes up to make the play.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hand.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. The Panthers come out in a dime package. With the throw, the 40, and he's ridden out at the 45-yard line. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Watch the play.
Pounds drags the ball carrier down behind the line. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Check it. Clear. Clear.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. No completion there.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Ninth play of this drive. Farr sends a man in motion. Dropping back. Looking long down the right side of the field. And he makes, no, he can't haul it in. That should have been a long completion on third down. Hollins gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. He's trotting out there again. 9 times now he's been called on to punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hold the look.
Dumas, the lone back. Swift sends a man in motion.
There we go. Get it up.
Crosses it out to the right. Martin stops him for negative yardage.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
Second and long.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Stay at home.
Dumas, the lone back. Jensen, the motion man.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Looking for the long completion. Drops the interception. Thomas was his intended target. Spence with the coverage.
Third and 13. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Number 80, the man in motion.
This too easy. Let's go.
Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Carter is there on the stop at the 23.
You know, when it's third and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Hall will go back to accept this punt. Fair catch. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Panthers with a four-man front. Going to the air on first down. Closing in with the throw. Refuses to go down. This one is spotted at the 34-yard line. It's a half dozen tackles now. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Ball on their own 34.
34-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Let's go, D. Hey, what's that?
Receives the handoff. Pound pulls him down behind the line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Fakes the throw. Looking for the long completion. Ooh, nearly picked off. Carr appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. The offense can't get it going today, and the punter comes onto the field for the 10th time. From the 16, the 30. Foley has a decent return, taking it to the 32. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 32-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. With the throw, and it's caught. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in it.
Only one man in the backfield. Jensen in motion. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
43-yard line.
Here we go. All game, baby. Come on. We're talking about real. Come on. It's on.
On the ground. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Clemens was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
From the gun. On the call. Setting up play action. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Jackson was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Let's go.
The Panthers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Sharp stiff arm. Millen is there on the stop.
On third and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. Receives the handoff, fakes the handoff, gets the pass off, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
And it's a catch like that that starts to separate your receivers in this league. The guys who can go out there and make those catches on the sideline, they're on your next level.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. So we gonna take it.
Drops back, throwing, and it's caught. Martin is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line.
Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Dumas, the lone back. Little misdirection. Marshall comes up to make the play at the 23.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
The home team kills the clock with that timeout. About a minute left. Ball on the 23-yard line. 8th play of this drive. We're at the 1-minute mark.
Baby, rock and roll.
Thomas, the motion man.
On the 10.
Pressure sends this pass out of play. And it appears they might have gotten him for grounding.
Intentional grounding on the offense. Number 5.
That one's going to be called intentional grounding.
The quarterback needs to move outside the tight end box to throw the ball away. If he throws it before he's out of the box, it's a penalty.
On the 33-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Check it.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Dropping back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Millen is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. Stevens is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. It's good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
From the 1-yard line.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
First and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Here we go. It's showtime, baby. Come on.
The Panthers with a 4-man front.
Keep moving. Hold the look. Get it started. Play hard and fast, baby. Here we come.
Little misdirection. Sweet comes up to make the play at the 23.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half, as the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
Gain of a handful.
Here we go, baby.
Out of the shotgun. Drops back with the pass. And he slips out of bounds at the 36. Number 86 catches it along the sideline for a first down.
He knows how to get up the sideline and use that sideline as a defender.
First and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
They'll go from the shotgun. With the throw, nearly intercepted. Larson was his intended target. Hayes had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, let's go! Hey, let's go, 1 deep!
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Going for the deep man. What a catch. They'll spot this one at the 24-yard line. It's his 3rd tackle in the contest.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
They ain't got nothing! Oh,
It's a blitz. Throws it. Right on target to the wide receiver.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Abraham comes in to kick off. Good distance. From the 3-yard line. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points. Ball on their own 29.
Start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
everything you got! Let's turn it up, D. Yes, on!
Looking for room. Simon is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Watch left! Let's go, be good!
At the end of 2, the score is 17-10. Panthers.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Abraham in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Hollings. The home team can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone. Hickson returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury.
Let's go now!
The Panthers come out in the bunch formation. Here they come. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Pickup of about 8. With second down, 2 to go. Dumas, the deep back, receives the handoff. Number 93 is there on the stop at the 34.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Let's go! Let's go! Watch out! Stay back out! One of us will make a play!
Fullback handoff. Simon is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. 2-yard gain. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Let's run.
They'll go from the I formation. He gets the carry. Rodgers comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. The offensive line does its job perfectly.
What happened was the defense was bringing extra guys to get to the quarterback. And when it turned out it was a run, the line had already invited the lineman upfield and out of the play.
Come on.
Dumas, the lone back.
Do something. They ain't got nothing.
Handoff on the draw. Number 93 is there for the tackle at the 48.
Gain on the
Dumas
play.
gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard.
Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Blue down. Here we go. Let's do our thing.
With the carry, they'll spot this one at the 45. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
Gain on the
Just
play.
about a 3-yard gain. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play.
Fresh strong. Turn it up now. Hold the look. Deuce.
Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted. Spins away. Room to run. The 30. The 20. The 10. And he high steps his way to the end zone. He dives. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover. Gets it in for the touchdown. Page will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after is good.
Here's a situation where the offense can make this negative a positive. The defense will probably be looking to jump another pass, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a stop-and-go route. With a good pump fake, maybe they'll get a quick score of their own.
Abraham is just about ready to kick this one away. Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by Hollings. The defense made a great play the last time on the field, intercepting a pass and taking it back for a touchdown. Ball on their own 26.
Start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Almost every time they've tried to run the ball on first down, they've had little or no success.
This boils down to the offensive line allowing too much penetration.
Dumas running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Ball on their own 33. Handed off to the back. Number 56 is there on the stop at the 34. Dumas takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Third and a deuce.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
From the start.
Out of the I formation. Tosses it out to the left. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
46-yard line.
Everything you got. All right, now. Play football.
And they go with the delay. They're going to spot this one at the 46. He's a tackling machine out there. He now has 9. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. We turning it up. We gotta have it, D.
With the carry, play action. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. And he goes out at the 44-yard line. Well, John, the defense not expecting the fullback to make that catch.
Well, they had the other receivers pretty well covered, but they never accounted for him. So it's a pretty good game.
First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
44-yard line.
Campbell, keep the throttle down. Let's go.
Almost every time they've tried to run the ball on first down, they've had little or no success.
In a tight game, you never want to be one-dimensional. If they're on the verge here, if the first down running doesn't improve.
And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
With the throw, and the catch is made. Jackson didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Second and 4.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Keep moving.
A little misdirection.
Army, run!
Franklin is there on the stop at the 24-yard line.
On the play.
No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
You can't stop me.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Come on.
With the throw, he was tipped. Number 8 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the cover.
Rogers was there on the coverage. Stevens will put them in the lead if he makes this. The attempt is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
This one is handled by Hall.
Kickoff
Hall
return
takes this one
19
back
yards.
to the 20.
Hall on the return. They'll
First
take
and
over
10.
at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Watch each other back.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. To carry it. The 30. And he's forced out of bounds at the 35. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Yeah, you see me. Hey, watch the ball.
Pound is there for the tackle. Conway takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Danny.
Only one man in the backfield.
Careful. Defense, get ready. Let's go, boys.
Handed off to the back. Boyd is there on the stop at the 44.
This is just the kind of thing that they have come to expect from their running game. A very consistent and effective ground attack.
Third and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Only one man back.
Let's do our thing. Play hard and
Hand
fast.
off to the tailback. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. We're going to spot this one at the 41. That's the 4th stop he's made today. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there. Ball on the 41-yard
Ball
line.
on the 41-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's turn it up, D.
Conway, the lone back, going to the air on first down. Pressure coming, gets rid of it, and it's complete. Haynes is there for the tackle at the 32. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your number. That was a good job.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. To carry it, number 50 comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line. He gets what he needed for the first. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Play football. Here we come. Stay at home.
Lindsey, the lone setback. Harris comes in motion.
Stay soft, man. Watch the man.
Hand off to the tailback. Dawkins is there on the stop at the 29. Lindsey, the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
We like to crack the rules.
The Panthers come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. It's on the ground. It's picked up. Holling is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Williams steps into the safety role to fill in for the injured player. The Panthers with a four-man front. Looking for room. Weaver is there on the stop at the 16.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have him bowl straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
And this is the ninth play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Let's go, man. Yeah, you see.
The last red zone trip resulted in a field goal.
Get some sweat going.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, this pass is incomplete. Larson was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 10th play of this drive.
16-yard line.
Keep moving. Don't stop that motor.
Out of the I formation. It's the toss to the left. This one will be spotted at the 8. He gets his 11th tackle of the game with that takeaway.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Press on. Come on. Be careful. Get it on. Hey, watch that screen.
They give it to the halfback. Boyd is there for the tackle at the 3. We've got the defense off balance. It's another first down.
You know, this defense has tried everything. Man coverage, a blitz, the zones, 6 defensive backs, 7 defensive backs. They've really mixed up their defenses and their coverages. And the offense has taken advantage of it.
Hands it off. They're going to spot this one at the 1. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Lindsey battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Hollins is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. Touchdown.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The point after is good. Just what they wanted to do, take a lot of time off the clock, cap it off with a touchdown.
They put out a great effort, controlling the line of scrimmage. and getting some big plays that move the sticks. You want to keep seeing those sticks moving if you're on offense. Stick stopping is usually a bad thing.
Abraham looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is taken by Hollings. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. Ball on their own 25.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You've got to be able to get yards on first down.
Dumas runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hold the look. Hey, let's go 1 deep. Here we go.
With the throw, and it's caught. Kelly comes up to make the play. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
He tucks it away. Number 56 is there for the tackle at the 42. Dumas takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the 42-yard line.
Out of the I formation.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's go now.
They give it to the halfback. Keeps his feet moving. Millen is there on the stop at the 44. He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Not today. Come on. All day, baby. Come on.
A pass on first down. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Number 89 picks up about 4 yards on that reception.
On the play.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
All right, let's go. All right, now.
Toss play to the left. Strong move. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 29. Number 30, fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Holland takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
28-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Only one man back. Jensen goes in motion.
Solo. Let's run, man.
Throwing. Jumps, and he has it. They'll spot this one at the 21. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game.
That is just great athletic ability.
They have to get it now to at least the 19-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Closing in with the pass. Complete to the fullback. He's pushed out at the 9. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
9 yards will get them 6 points.
9-yard line.
Here we are in the 3rd quarter, and this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. Hands it off. Taylor is there on the stop. With the 1st and goal, they can't get into the end zone.
On the play.
It's second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Go make a play.
Simon comes in motion.
Yeah. We turning it up. So we gonna take it.
The blitz is on. Soft lob to the end zone. Almost picked off. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
That's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
It's third and goal at the 4.
Let's turn it up, D.
Looking for room. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They tried to get it in on the ground, and the defense says, not this time. He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. Stevens contributes his third field goal to cap the drive.
Each play you run on offense tires out the defense a little more. When you can put together that many plays in a row, it gets you into scoring position. This time, it got him 3.
This one is fielded by Hall.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
Ball on their own 21.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Stay both now. Turn it up now.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. This one will be spotted at the 23. He finds the ball carrier again. That gives him 12 tackles in the game.
Second and 8. Ball on the 23-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Let's go, boys.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
Football. Everything you got. You gotta believe it. It's all day.
The rush is on. Throwing. Knocked down at the line.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When we let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Harris comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. First down on that completion. Good throw off his back foot that time, John.
You got to be careful on throws like that. You got to try and set your feet and put your lower body into it. That kind of thing has a tendency to hang up there. A lot of times that gives a defender just enough time to move into position to make a play on the ball.
Deuce it. Let's go.
They'll bring the blitz. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly. So his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
All right, let's go.
A little misdirection. Weaver is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
We like to crack the rules.
Lindsey, the lone back.
They don't get nothing. Hold the look.
The rush is on. Throwing it away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. They'll be faced with a long third down play here. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Throwing, knocked away. Ellis was his intended target. Scott with the coverage.
Receiver on the play.
Hollings into return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Dumas, the deep back. Pressure with the pass. And this pass is completed. With that pass, he closes in on 300 yards. So they have first and 10 here.
47-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Wide receiver has it. Rogers is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
It's first and 10. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Number 8 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is the away team 24, the Panthers.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Is about to begin. Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Swift sends a man in motion.
It's on.
He hands it off. Fakes the handoff. With the pass. Incomplete. Jensen was the intended receiver on that play. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Watch your man.
Dumas, the lone back, under pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Barry is trying to pin their offense inside the 5. He's waving for the fair catch.
Touchdown.
Taylor returns from being injured.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Throwing. And he dropped it.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
They soft, man. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Panthers with a 4-man front, looking upfield. They're going to spot this one at the 23-yard line. He makes another tackle, and number 13 for him is unlucky for that offense. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Going deep. Drops the interception. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. Abraham will come in now to punt it away. Hollings Sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
All on us, y'all. There we go.
Handed off to the back. This one will be spotted at the 38. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. Dumas eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
There we go, D. Hey, what's the screen?
Handed off. Fakes the handoff. Interception. The 40. The 30. So he throws the 4th quarter interception. He just should have tucked it away and run with it. So after the interception, now it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby. Let's turn it up, D.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Rush in. Get it started.
They'll bring the blitz. He can't escape. Veteran linebacker bursts through and gets the sack.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in the blitz, especially when the other team least expects it.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
25-yard line.
Lefty. Take it. No stop.
Far with a man in motion.
Back in the gun. Let's go, man.
Dropping back with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. This will be spotted at the 13. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. It's 3rd down. They have to get it to the 12 for a first.
Let's go. Give all you got. This it. Let's go.
On the call. Thomas makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a 1st down. He lowers his head and powers his way to the 1st. It's 1st and goal at the 10.
Don't make a play.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
Let's run, man. Play hard and fast,
Hand off to the tailback. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. They can't get into the end zone. It's 2nd and goal at the 1.
Let's go. From the start.
Far with a man in motion.
Not today. Stay both now.
He gets the carry.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The point after is good. They now have an 8-point lead following the touchdown. Abraham in to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 5-yard line.
Down by a touchdown, going on offense, time running out. Doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than this.
give it to the halfback. Carson is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Dumas has picked up now over 100 yards on the ground.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 31-yard line.
You can't stop me. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Right to the back. They'll spot this one at the 36. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
3rd and 3.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Keep it up.
Gives the ball off. Carson brings him down before he can reach the marker. They're trying to pick up the first down on the ground, but they're short.
I have to question that call. They're losing the game, and they aren't in field goal range, but they still run the ball.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
What's the hard count? What scream?
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, it's going the other way. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. What timing on the part of the defensive unit. They needed a big play, and that's exactly what they got. So the defense will have to come up with a big-time stop in order to keep their lead.
Let's go. We coming to wreck.
Little misdirection. Well, isn't that something? And let's see how that one plays out. They just couldn't get it in there when they needed it. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. He's just about ready to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is handled by Hall.
The offense has a chance to put this one away with this possession. They just have to be careful and protect the ball.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Everything you got. Danny.
Pass play here on first down. Fakes the throw. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Pounds had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Regular.
Conway, the lone back. With the pass. And it's complete. If you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Hold the look. We're talking about real.
Out of the I formation. Larson goes in motion.
Baby, come on.
With the counterplay. Boyd comes up to make the play at the 46. Conway has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Not today.
The Panthers with a 4-man front.
Hey, let's go one deep. Let's do our thing.
Hands it off. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 41.
He's one of those guys who can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Come on. It's showtime.
Farr sends a man in motion.
Turn it up, D. Let's go, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
Hand it off to the back. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 40. Lindsey takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36.
Play football.
Farr will work out of the shotgun. With the pass, hits the fullback. The 30. Hollings is there on the stop at the 16. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
16-yard line.
Let's go now. Watch the snap down.
Farr with a man in motion.
Yeah, you see me. I'm coming through, baby.
Looking upfield. Wheat comes up to make the play at the 11-yard line. Lindsey with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 11 yards to the end zone.
11-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Only one man back. On the carry. Weaver is there on the stop at the 9-yard line. Lindsey battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're down inside the 10.
Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Williams is there for the tackle at the 4-yard line. That little dump off will move the chains.
I'll tell you, this guy is known as one of the most accurate quarterbacks around. And part of that is because he makes a lot of passes like these. They're almost like long handoffs.
4 more yards to the end zone.
On the 4-yard line.
Looking for room. Lindsey runs it into the end zone for the 2nd time. Page comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. They get the touchdown and extend their lead to 9 points. Abraham looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 4-yard line.
Time's running out, so they're going to have to score quickly. I hope that the defense holds them so they have a chance to pull one out at the end.
Swift with a man in motion. Fullback handoff. Carson is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. And he picks up about 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Under 10.
Dumas, the lone back. With the throw. And it's complete. Rodgers is there for the tackle at the 43.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. We like to pack the wolves. Ain't no thing.
With a counterplay, Carson is there on the stop at the 44. Dumas gets the call on the counter, short gain about a yard. It's second down and 9 to go. The Panthers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Almost intercepted. Texas was his intended target. Millen had the coverage on the play.
Third and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Swift out of the gun.
Lucky. Watch the play. Watch the high count.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Hall is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Keep the throttle down. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. Kelly is there on the stop at the 8-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that. The yards that these receivers make after the catch are a great indication of their physical ability. It shows that they are creative, that they can create yards by using their speed and making the defenders miss tackle.
He's there. The veteran tight end holds it in for 6.
He does a great job here of avoiding the jam at the line of scrimmage and giving his quarterback a window in the end zone.
The extra point attempt is good.
The offense did their job. Now it's up to the defense to do theirs. They can't let them get a drive going where they use up a lot of clock. They have to shut them down, get the ball back to the offense for one more last-minute drive to come from behind.
Stevens will be kicking off. This one is taken by Lindsey.
With the lead and the ball, you're probably going to see them run the ball in this possession, using the clock to their advantage.
Ball on their own 26.
26-yard line. First and 10.
Give it to the halfback. Pound is there for the tackle at the 27. Conway takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Play football. It's showtime, baby.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, baby. Danny.
He hands it off. Scott is there on the stop. Conway battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go, dude.
7 defensive backs into this one. Throwing. Thrown behind, but caught. The 40. They're going to spot this one at the 47. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. He completes another pass and is over 200 yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Lindsey, the lone setback. Far, sends a man in motion. Hand it off. Wheat breaks the play up in the backfield. Nothing doing in the middle. Stop him for a loss.
The defense is well coached. Everyone knows what their assignment is. That time they worked as a team and they made it look easy.
Second and 12. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Boyd is there on the stop at the 41. 8-yard gain. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37. The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Closing in. Down he goes.
The offensive line just lost the battle up front on that play. They have to keep their shoulders square, keep their inside foot up, or they're going to get beat again and again.
Abraham comes into the game for the punt. Hollings lines up deep for the punt return. And he waves for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20. The Panthers line up in the bunch formation. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. Jackson picks up about 6 after that catch.
6 on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
From the start.
The backs are lined up in an I. Rogers is there on the stop at the 24-yard line.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at us. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Jackson was stopped short of making the first down on that reception. Hall is the deep return man. From the 25.
47-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
Ball on their own 29.
29-yard line. First and 10.
We like to crack the rules.
The Panthers with a 4-man front.
Defense, get ready.
Wheat is there for the tackle at the 36. Conway kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Get it started.
Out of the I formation.
Let's go now. Play football.
Taylor comes up to make the play.
On the run.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
Third and 4. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Tosses it out to the left. This one will be spotted at the 39. He's in on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, and every back in this league needs to be able to make the first guy miss, because defensive linemen and some linebackers are so good at getting penetration. You can't allow them to bring you down every time they get back there.
Play hard and fast, baby. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Come on. They don't get nothing. Watch him man.
He gets the carry. They'll spot this one at the 41. And so that makes tackle number 6. Lindsey battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go. Watch the snap down. Under 10. Come on. Get it up.
Is there for the tackle at the 50. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Thomas stops him for negative yardage. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, 3rd and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Looking for room. Hollings comes up to make the play at the 46. Conway picks up some tough yards there. To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it to the 40.
You can't stop me. Let's turn it up.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package.
We like to tackle wolves.
On the ground. Boyd is there on the stop at the 37. Another 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to 3rd down, it's about to be 1st down.
9th play of this drive.
37-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Pound is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Lindsey takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
There we go. All day, baby. Come on. Watch your eyes. All on us, y'all.
He takes the delayed handoff. Dawkins comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. Richards paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this 3rd down play.
From the start.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. Haynes tackles him, and they won't get the first. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
And here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick sails through. It's good. They've pulled ahead by a touchdown.
And with under a minute to play, both teams will lay it all out there.
Abraham is just about ready to kick this one away. Scrub kick. from the 26.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time. Time is a factor, but I think they could still use the middle of the field.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Ain't no fast.
Swift out of the gun.
All right, now. Not today. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Yes,
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Number 56 comes up to make the play. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Pressure. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Under pressure, rolling out to his left. They'll take another sack.
I'm not sure why he held the ball so long. You've got to get rid of it. Throw it away, especially after you've just been sacked in the previous play.
With the pass, he had a shot but couldn't come up with it.
He's a competitor out there. He wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Looking to pass, facing a 4th and long. Gets rid of it, and he had it and lost it. Incomplete. Failing to get the first, they turn it over on downs with time running out here in the final quarter.
The only way the defense could get the ball back is if they had all their timeouts. The offense just has to kneel down a few times, and this one's over.
Let's go. What's the hard count? There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Hey, let's go. Stay both left. Hey, watch the ball.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. If you like potent offense from both teams, this was a game made for you.
41, the